Hey guys, what is up? What is up? It is prime time here for SC2 HD TV in 2D, and today I got a 4v4 for you. So if you're not really interested in learning some sweet team build strategies, then you should watch this anyway because it's pretty funny. I do a strategy that I've sort of been toying with as of recently, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good strategy. So it is also a pretty funny game. With all that said, I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly introduce the players. So on my side, we have Dalguno, aka Pop Tart, which is what I'll be calling him. This is just a Smurf account. It is prime time as usual. Then we have Modify Me. This guy is like a complete bronze player, so if he's doing really bad, don't hate on him. And then we have RC on the brink of going pro, so just watch out for him this game. He's probably going to carry us, so. Anyway, with all that said, I just realized I left the game timer up, but you guys didn't see that. At least, I don't know how much it really matters. So with all that said, I think I'm just going to go ahead and speed through the beginning part, because who really cares about the intro of a 4v4 game? I don't think anybody does, but it looks like, as usual, our bronze level player is going to be going for the early expansion because he doesn't like getting units. So there it goes down. Looks like a 16 Nexus or a 15 Nexus. Our pro player is going to be getting some racks up. Racks on racks on racks with a delayed orbital. Okay, there we go. Aside from that, I'm going to be going for an early expansion because that is just simply the smart thing to do. I mean, if you're not going for an early expansion, then, I don't know, you just shouldn't be playing, So, oh, and then I'm going to be emulating a greedy Zerg player here, and I'm going to be going for another early expansion, so an early third base. Yeah, that's right. By the way, I think our opponent's ranks are like diamonds and platinum. Or actually, I know one was masters, and then after that, it was sort of like sprinkled between everything. Oh, and then another expansion. So you can see the strategy is really flawless. You just take 4 bases and then you win. It's pretty simple. And our opponents aren't going for any expansion, so it looks like they're going to be trying to put on some early pressure, which is pretty standard in team games. Oh yeah, and before I forget, I do want to speed this up a little bit more, but before I forget, this will probably be a 2-part video, so I'm sorry about that, but I think still YouTube is not letting me put up videos that are longer than 15 minutes, so I'll have to work around that. But yeah, with all that said, let's go ahead and continue on with this epic 4v4. And as you can see, this is where my build really heats up. You get Macro Nexus because you need more Chrono Boost. Let's face facts here, people. I mean, the energy regeneration rate for Chrono Boost really just isn't enough. So I'm going to be going and throwing down more Nexus so I can get more Chrono Boost, which is totally logical. Looks like our opponents still have yet to take an expansion, and I believe Dalguno, aka Pop Tart, is probably out here looking for an expansion to harass, but they're just going to poke up this Terran player to see what he can do. But it looks like his 2 Protoss teammates are coming to his aid, and that will be very easy, very sufficient enough to shut this little pressure down. Nice micro by Pop-Tart, but you can only do so much when you have 3 teams trying to kill you, when all of them have yet to expand. And he is actually picking apart these Zealots very well, actually. I'm not lying. One of these players is Masters. I think it's probably this guy down here. But wow, he killed a lot with those units, a lot more than he should have. But here we go, continuing to throw down the Macro Nexus. As I said, this is a very legit strat, so you guys should definitely try it out. And of course, why throw down Macro Nexus when you can just expand again? And it was at this point in the Skype call that my teammates were like, "There's nowhere to expand because I've taken all the bases." So I was laughing pretty hard throughout this entire game. It was pretty awesome. And as I said, actually I don't know if I said this or not, but I've literally only tried this build like 2 times. So, the first time it didn't work out too well. This time, a little bit better luck. Looks like the Stalker is just going to poke forward a little bit. And as far as my base, there we go, dumping all the Chrono Boosts, really making effective use of those Macro Nexus. Getting some more probes transferred out here. And nothing much is really going on. The opponents have really only expanded to here, and it's not even up yet. And if you look at the left side of the mini-map, you will see many of expansions already. Except Pop-Tart has yet to expand, which is a little odd, but I guess he feels like I have taken enough expansions for the whole game for this team, so... but it looks like it's time for our opponents to move out, potentially. Are they going to move out? Our red Terran doesn't really have a whole lot, but the two Protoss players looks like they have Blink Stalkers, so they can definitely do some damage. And then our teal opponent is just going to be chilling in his base as well, so it's a pretty slow start to this 4v4, not going to lie. But we will see when things heat up. We are going to see some tense action. So it looks like they're going to make a move onto my expansion. They know I'm the powerhouse. They know they need to take me down. So here they come. They see the double nexus. So it was at this point where I was like, these guys must think I'm like really dumb because that's built 2 nexus here. Little do they know that I am equipped with mass probe. If you look at the units tab, I have 182 probes at the moment. And yes, I am literally only building probes. So whatever you see for my supply is all probes. So I am ready to defend, and I easily shut down these units. The probes take down that by themselves, and if you look here, I literally have 5 pages of probes mining at that mineral patch. So pretty effective mining, if you ask me. And now the probes are going to charge forward to take down this little Terran force. Easily done. Very easily done indeed. And looks like Pop-Tart had some units in his base, so I'm going to go ahead and run my probes up there to help. Pop-Tart's emulating my strategy by using these SCVs, but you know, it's just not really that effective if you don't have mass SCV. So here we go. I see siege tanks sieging up, so I'm going to go ahead and move in the probes to save the day. Ignore this immortal. It does literally nothing in this attack, so it's really just all the probes. And the probes take it down easily. Looks like a little bit of a drop action going down here, and all my probes are just chilling in Pop-Tart's base now. I have a few probes down here killing some stalkers. I'm still... Actually, how many probes do I have at the moment? 191, and you know, I've kept my resources pretty low despite the fact that I have a ton of bases, so... it looks like I'm ready to move out and attack. I'm tired of all this sitting back, so... Looks like I'm going to go ahead and try to head over and break the line, and Pop-Tart lets me know... Oh, you know, I thought, you know, never mind. False alarm, people. But I give the attack command, and I figure I'll just break down this zealot sooner or later. And then I realize that you can just mineral walk right through the zealot. I was like, oh yeah, that's right, you can just do that. So this zealot's just getting tons of kills, but it doesn't matter because I have a ton of probes in this guy's base, and there's no chance of surviving for him. There's no way out. There's no surrender. I'm gonna kill everything, and the probes will indeed basically take down the blue Protoss guy. Yeah, him. And so I don't want to just watch this all day. So yeah, the probes basically kill his base eventually. So you can take my word on that. And thanks to Pop-Tart for letting me know that I had a probe sitting there idly, even though earlier I had about 100 probes sitting here doing nothing. And I'm trying to expand some more, but it looks like they're going to shut that down. My probe reinforcement line was not quick enough. Only sitting at 150 probes at the moment. And it looks like the blue Protoss player is not happy about getting killed from my probe, so he's going to go ahead and march across the field. Once again, they're going to go ahead and try to siege up my Nexus here. But obviously they didn't learn from the earlier attack that it is not possible to break a mass probing player. But we will see what happens. Looks like the probes are going to engage. Tons of probes coming from the other bases too. And ignore these units because they probably aren't going to do much. And the nice flank from the probes to sandwich the stalkers in, and he's just going to go down pretty easily. More probes coming to the flank. And if you look at this little siege line here, a little bit of a tug-of-war action. Nice little micro right there. And the probes are going to finish that off. I don't know how long this game's been going on for. Um, but you know, screw it. I'm just gonna keep going. This is probably part 2 by now, so oh well. And I did have some probes stuck in my little Nexus fortress. They're just holding down the bunker. And I think Pop Tart wants me to feed him money, but little does he know, I have been macroing like a champ. And I let him know I have 1,000 minerals, and I just spend it all on probes. So nothing much else going on around the map except for a nice little attack by Modify Me. And someone is just... This is an enemy's medevacs, and they're just chilling above him. Looks like he will drop down the Marines. But it looks like Modify Me is going to lose out on this fight. So, send in the reinforcements, send in the cavalry. The probes are coming to the rescue. And also, our Purple Protoss player, King something, is going to be coming in here as well. And despite the losses at this attack, my probe count is still sitting at 200. So, pretty healthy probe count, if you ask me. Nice little mineral walk to surround the stalkers. Great probe micro, if you ask me, as well. And I'm not letting the DT get any hits off. Instead, I'm just killing the probes by myself. But it looks like actually King Rule, or whatever the hell his name is going to be able to push this back. So, you know, the probes couldn't quite pull it off this time, but I'm going to go ahead and counterattack while their southern defenses are weakened. And it looks like our pro player RC is now in his base, so the probes are coming for some backup. Catch some siege tanks off guard, but when you're a siege tank versus a probe, you cannot be on guard. It's just not possible. So my probes are going to chill here, killing some stuff. They will not get defeated. They will not get denied. And the probes have successfully taken down K-Speed, so pretty effective probe micro right there, if you ask me. And, oh, the planetary, but it really just doesn't stand a chance against probes, so they're most likely going to kill the planetary. And then we see a handful of probes charging up towards the top right part of the map, and they're going to go ahead and charge right into Umol's base, even though I have destroyed this once already. He must have rebuilt the buildings in the same exact spots. That is most likely what happened. And his teammate with the overpowered Marines are going to come into the rescue, but oh no! Oh, we got probes coming to the rescue for the rescue. That doesn't make sense, but whatever. Just go with it. And unfortunately, I've been knocked down to about 150 probes, so I'm going to have to re-macro that before I just go ahead and charge in again. But it looks like I had some survivors after killing the planetary that he must have rebuilt, so they're going to go ahead and charge up to King K Rule. If there is a K there, I didn't see it before. My bad, bro. And it looks like the chances of us winning are about at 100% by now. And we just need one final blow from the probes to finish this game off. Anyway, I believe that's about this game, so yeah, the opponents are now starting to leave. But I'm not lying, one of these guys was Masters, but anyway. This game is pretty much over, so instead of recapping this game, I think you guys got the strategy pretty well down. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this little stupid game. But anyway, I'm going to go on to play in a tournament, so wish me luck, and I will continue I'll move on to the PvZ series soon, so I'll see you guys there. Yeah, thanks for watching, and as always, good luck on the ladder.